Hi everyone, hope you are doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, yesterday, InfoTrack released the opinion poll that was conducted in Lower Eastern, showing the performance of Raila Odinga and William Samoei Ruto, where General Raila Odinga was performing better compared to William Samoei Ruto. And today, Tifa have finally released the opinion poll that was conducted between 21st to 26th of this month, and according to that result, their Ghana party leader David Mwaura has 0.1%. Then we have Root Party George Wajakoya has been given 1.8%. William Samoei Ruto is standing at 44.4%, and Raila Odinga has 46.7%. Undecided voters is standing now at 5.2%. For those who remember, from the time they decided to do their opinion polls, Tifa, the past three opinion polls, undecided was standing at 20, then they decided to move to 10, now undecided is at 5%. So you can just predict in the upcoming around 7 days to come from now, maybe undecided will be at 2 or 3% there. So generally, Raila Odinga is performing better because he's ahead of William Samoei Ruto with 2.3%. Raila Odinga at 46.7, William Ruto 44.4. So still Raila is still ahead of William Samoei Ruto. And I want us to go on region by region just to understand how these leaders are performing. Because you know there are two things that you have to put in your mind as you are comparing these results. Number one, the region where William Ruto and Raila Odinga has his running mate, and number two, where William Ruto is appointing his prime minister and where Raila Odinga is appointing his prime minister. Now, Central Rift, Raila Odinga 15%, William Ruto 83%. Coast Region, Raila Odinga 57, William Ruto 37. Lower Eastern, Raila Odinga 58, William Ruto 35. Now Mount Kenya, Raila Odinga 27, Ruto 66. Nairobi, Raila Odinga 59, William Ruto 34. Northern Kenya, Raila Odinga 36, William Ruto 31. That is katikati. Nyanza region, Raila Odinga 80%, Ruto has 12%. South Rift, Raila Odinga 60, William Ruto 34. Western, Raila Odinga 61 and Ruto 26. Total 46.7, William Ruto 44.4%. Now look at this. Raila Odinga has his Prime Minister, Kalonzo Musyoka, coming from Lower Eastern, 58%. Now William Ruto, Prime Minister, will come from Western region. But Ruto is getting 26%. That is Musalia Mudavadi. So you can look at that. 26 and 58. Meaning Kalonzo Musyoka is delivering a huge number from his backyard to Raila Odinga compared to what Musalia Mudavadi is delivering. 58, now 26 is just half, even more than a half. And then Raila did not expect to get too much vote from Mount Kenya, but at least 20 and above was better. But now Martha Karua could be delivering 27%. That is almost 30%. Now, there are so many things here. For William Ruto to win this election, at least he needed to get what President Uhuru Kenyatta got in the Mount Kenya region. 90% Not anything that not anything less than 80%. That means 90 going forward. But now that area is giving Ruto 66%. You see? So you replace this with Western, eh? Let's assume like that. Ruto was supposed to perform better in Western, just to replace what is losing in Mount Kenya. That means Ruto was supposed to be ahead of Raila Odinga in Western, or at least have 40% and above. But still Ruto is getting 26% in Western. We will not talk about Nyanza, we will not talk about these areas, the Rift Valley, like Kalenjin, mostly. Like North Rift, those areas. This one is a William Samuel Ruto. So, seemingly, if Ruto was supposed to win this election, he might be getting it wrong. And to understand how Tifa have been doing the analysis, and just the telltale signs to tell you that nothing much is going to change in this election, it's better we reflect on how they have done their last 4 opinion polls. Let us go to February, because we want to check February, May, June, and July. February, William Ruto, 38%. Raila Odinga had 27%. You can see the gap. Ruto was ahead of Raila Odinga with more than 11%. Undecided, 20%. May, Raila Odinga 39%, William Ruto 35%, undecided 15%. Raila overtook William Ruto. That means that the time Raila Odinga had now made a decision on the issue of running mate. Now let us go to the June. Raila Odinga 42%, William Ruto 39%, a difference of 3%. Undecided 10%. July. Raila Odinga 46%, William Ruto 44%, undecided 5%. Imagine hizo points out, tunaweza ongeza tukitaka. So a difference of 2%. Tell me, if William Ruto was ahead of Raila Odinga just one time, then from there, Raila has been ahead of Raila Odinga 3 times. What do you expect in the upcoming 7 days? Nothing much is going to change. It's like Raila is winning this election, if really what Tifa is hearing is something to go by. So what are some of the reasons that is making Ruto to lose while Raila gained from nowhere? With a difference of 11%, Raila closed the gap and even passed William Samuel Ruto. Instead of William Samuel Ruto campaigning, he decided to use his time to throw tantrums towards Raila and President Uhuru Kenyatta. So in one way or another, somewhere, William Ruto lost the focus. Instead of appealing to Kenyans, he appeared more of an opposition leader and not a presidential candidate. So that is part of the issue that is costing Ruto. Again, Ruto want to take credit from the Jubilee government project that have performed. Then at the same time, he distanced himself from the failures. He confused Kenyans to an extent Kenyans find it very hard to separate William Ruto from failures of Jubilee. Because once they take credit, failures should also follow him. Ruto has shown a lot of anger, even as of late, We have just heard the other video. The other time also. He is showing a character of a leader who is full of anger, but not a sober-minded leader. There's no humility in William Samoei Ruto. And the Kenyans are feeling so threatened in case Ruto will become the president. That is also another character that is costing William Ruto in this election. Rigathi Gachagua has helped William Ruto to lose 30% of Mount Kenya region votes. Because when Martha Karua came in, she became a strong challenger to Rigathi Gachagua. That's why you see Raila is standing at 27. That means next to the general election, Raila could be at 30%, courtesy of Rigathi Gachagua and Martha Karua. So Ruto went for a wrong running mate. Even when the leaders in the Mount Kenya region were against Rigathi Gachagua, he went for Rigathi Gachagua. Look at the issue of yesterday. The court made a decision to recover the money that was frozen from Rigathi Gachagua. That means Ruto has a running mate on ballot who has corrupt cases. The ruling has been done and he has been found guilty. That's why the Asset Recovery Agency are after Rigathi Gachagua's 200 million shillings. That's also another disadvantage. He gets to Western, he go ahead to abuse the Luhya leaders. Look at the issue of Eugene Wamalwa. Then Eugene Wamalwa will call elders from Western region to castigate William Ruto. So in that extent, even if you have some people who wanted to vote for William Ruto in the Western region, just because of Wetangula and Musalia Mudavadi, they find it so much hard when Ruto started abusing Luhya leaders. There's no humility in William Ruto. And Luhyas are not comfortable around someone who is full of anger, someone who somehow behaves like a dictator, someone who wants to rule with the iron fist. They find Raila Odinga as a leader full of humility. That's why they are associating with Raila Odinga. And another issue is all about managing a coalition. Seemingly, Ruto has proved to be the worst person to manage a coalition. He has lacked experience and he has lacked knowledge to put the Kenya Kwanza house together. Instead, what Ruto is focusing on more is building the UDA party. That's why Ruto is fielding candidates everywhere across the country, even in Western region where he was supposed to cede ground from Musalia and Wetangula, then just support them. The same thing Raila Odinga did to Kalonzo Musyoka. So Ruto has put fight every corner. To an extent, if you go to Western region, you'll find that those candidates vying on ANC ticket are now campaigning for Raila Odinga and not William Samoei Ruto. Why? Because Ruto has failed candidate of UDA in Kakamega, Vihiga, Trans Nzoia, Bungoma. Then it become like they are fighting too much for those seats. Then he end up losing. If he was a good manager, he could have looked for a way to make sure that everyone is on board and he is a coalition leader and not just a UDA leader. All those put together with other issues makes William Samoei Ruto to lose in this election. I don't know what to think about this, but that's my view. So let us meet in the comment section to have a continuation of this conversation. See you in our next video.